Hello. Do people still introduce themselves on the internet? I recently graduated from college a little less than a week ago, and I told myself that when I did, I would do all the things I didn't have time to do while I was studying and doing all of the things I was doing in college. And I thought, why not document doing all the things I've always wanted to try? So here I am. One of the things I've always really wanted to try, or really get into, was video editing. And what better way to video edit than create a YouTube channel? I obviously don't know what I'm doing and I don't know where this is going, but I think this could be really fun. Yay! And so I'm gonna take you with me while I try everything. Yeah, so welcome to Laylay Tries Everything. I think I'm going to start off by making a list of all the things I want to do. In fact, we can start that list right now. Let me get a notebook. Some of these things I would say are long-term life goals, and some of them are really short-term. I don't really have a time frame on this, but I want to be a real adult with real hobbies and real things to do outside of my job. So I guess we'll name this my try everything bucket list. So I already said I want to try video editing. I used to be into video editing when I was in high school, and I was part of my high school's production club, but obviously it's been over 4 years since I was in high school, so I want to get back into it. Kind of in a tangent with that, I want to get back into photography and videography. Kind of also related, I want to do cinematography, but it's a very, very different thing than pure videography. Just it's all very intentional, and I think that's something fun about cinematography that I kind of want to explore. I want to buy a new car, but that's really far out because my car works. I just want something different. And I can't afford to fix my car. I also can't afford a new car, but I want one. And this could happen in 10 years. 10 years is 10 years is kind of a long time. But I'm hoping, a new car is in my future. I also want to move out. I currently live in my parents' house. I've lived in this house for almost 20 years, and so, all of the furniture in here was for a 5-year-old, and all the decorations were for a 5-year-old. Everything was just so hard to look at. But I've changed a lot of things. I've gotten new furniture, new decorations. I have a color scheme now. So what did I even say? Oh yeah, move out. Bruh. I don't know. I want to read 2 books every month. I started it as a New Year's resolution. It was January. I read my 2 books. Then it was February. And I was I'm reading books. Then it was March. And I was what's a book? And, finals, midterms, graduation, moving out. I have read nothing. So I want to read 2 books a month. Another really short one, cleaning my room. I know that that's not a good bucket list item, but like I don't mean like, oh, vacuum, sweep, mop. Sorry, I have carpet, no mopping. Vacuum, sweep, dust, whatever, you know. Sweep. I'm not talking about like wipe down surfaces, clean the floor. You know, I'm talking about overhaul, take everything out of every drawer, organize everything. And I have a lot of stuff. So I've already begun the process because I just moved out of college. I've been working all week to like, you know, kind of merge my belongings into like my room and decide like what stays, what goes. Honestly, it's really tiring, but that's like a really big goal of mine. I'm kind of excited to like make this like my actual like permanent full-time residence because I've just been like hopping between my house and like whatever place I live in for the past like 7 years. Because I went to a boarding school for high school, so I haven't lived like full time anywhere in a really long time, and so I'm just really excited to live somewhere for long enough where I don't have to like live out of a suitcase or like pack everything up to like go live somewhere else momentarily. It also feels kind of scary. Like I feel like I'm being a real adult with like a real place to stay and a real job with real responsibilities. And before I keep going down that rabbit hole, I just mean to say like it's exciting and scary, you know, like I'm doing the thing, but also I have to do the thing. Yeah, I'll definitely have more stuff to add to this list, but I'm really excited to see where this goes. If I complete anything on this list, you know, you guys will know because I'll be making a video. I feel like people are supposed to have like outros when they become a YouTuber. Like they're supposed to be like, hey everybody, welcome to my channel. And then when they leave, they're like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And I'm not gonna do that. What I'll say is, see you next time. Where is the button to stop?